I'm having such a good time. I'm not muted while the counter's still on until it gets to 10 or 8.
Where's the TV remote?
TV remote.
Team remotes.
Shoot, I don't know where it is.
You took my only TV remote! Now I'm gonna starve!
Well, I don't know if it's...
I would just press the mute button.
I don't know if it's a good idea to mute.
Why not?
It's very close, see? Alright, let's make quick intros, I guess, right?
Hello, Byron me.
I'm Mega Silver 3000.
My name is Shimon O'Brien, and we're about to watch a Hulk versus Godzilla.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Advertisements.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
I love that old look at Godzilla.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
I gotta read.
Yeah, you have to read.
Bill Bixby.
What is the Hulk?
Turn
Is
it
he
up a little
man?
bit.
Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Oh, Joe Fix-It, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality.
He likes puppies.
Though
See?
I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets. With no
Ashura!
limit.
Except for one, Bruce.
Yeah.
See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain
He
and
does absolutely
the
win, don't you, Gretchen?
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a
So I guess this would
and a
count as
conqueror.
Thor Ragnarok
Hulk is strong
Hulk.
enough to let
Kind of in a way, yeah.
50 billion tons
I
of
think
rock
so, yeah.
jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself.
Funny
And
that the
Galactus
reason
was
Hulk
capable
is
of
green is
saving
because of a
eternity
printing
alone, and the
error.
Hulk just
Really?
broke it.
Yeah, because
By himself.
apparently,
Maybe
according
Thor
to
should
Stan
rethink
Lee,
calling
the
himself
printer
the
had an
strongest
issue with
Avenger,
keeping
especially
Hulk
since
gray,
the
so they
Avengers first
changed him
assembled,
green without
because none of
any
them could take down
explanation.
Hulk on their
Huh.
own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body
Can
produces.
heal.
It
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
weirder. Did
Yeah.
you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read people's minds? Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between
Yeah.
panels.
What?
The gutter space beyond.
Is,
I
what
guess
is
it's
this Deadpool crap?
Yeah,
How
It's a
She-Hulk
I guess it's
for
a
some
subtle
reason break
fourth
the
wall
fourth
break,
wall and
think
unlike
so.
She-Hulk, who
Oh, wait, that
can.
makes sense
Yeah.
now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth
Yeah.
616,
Really?
gamma
Yeah, it
radiation
comes from the
is an
devil himself.
electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Collider Synchrotron, a machine
Yeah,
that can
it's
scan the
plausible
entire
that
multiverse
Tony's
with the
smarter
speed of a
than Bruce,
hypermind.
I guess.
He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. There, can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
Oh yeah,
How
the
we
green
said
door.
the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath
Yes.
hell. The lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but
Well,
whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's
Yeah,
the strongest.
Yeah, I
one
feel like
there
we haven't
is.
seen like the. It would be cool to see World Breaker Hulk in the MCU,
Yeah.
because all we've seen is
Taka. I don't know how to say
all
that.
we've seen is traditional Hulk and
Professor Hulk, I guess.
and Warrior Hulk in Thor Ragnarok.
I guess slightly Warrior because it's still probably normal Hulk, just a bit matured.
Yeah,
Godzilla.
but at the same time, we've only seen like 3 versions of the Hulk in the MCU, and we never seen like actually mentally going through those transformations, because his transformation to Professor Hulk
Hey, mine is one.
happened between the time jump.
High like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic war ever.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy-Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy-Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent.
Godzilla.
President of the USA, let it go!
Generations, Godzilla
Wait,
is a
Santa Claus!
theropod that went dormant for millions of years.
Heck yeah.
before nuclear
Man,
bombs mutated
Godzilla
it
giving
into
you
a gargantuan
presents.
radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or, life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
I love it.
Godzilla can blast
We need
a
to watch
nuclear
some
pulse out of
Godzilla
his whole
movies.
body,
Yeah, I'd watch
creating a massive
minus
wave
one of, of course,
atomic destruction.
His
Kong
breathing
and
laser
Godzilla.
can even
Oh,
break
yeah.
through
wait.
dimensions. Like when
I've
he
watched
found himself
I've watched the
made
one
with
from
a
2019,
giant
but I want to watch the one where it's an
They
actual.
make you, Hatsune Miku. There she is.
Also a number of era-exclusive
Yeah, I want to watch a
Shin
classic
can
Godzilla
fire
movie
rays
where it's
from
a
his
dude
tail.
wearing a suit wrecking a big set.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Rays from his eyes. Pew pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them.
Yes, that's real.
Charles
Yes,
Barkley
that is
got
real.
his pair of Nikes.
He's got that.
Godzilla's busy.
He's balling.
That's just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Man, he
Why
gets
don't
more.
you find a better spot for Dr. Pepper?
It's
Let's
canon
talk
now.
about when his
Yeah.
presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when
Oh.
he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened
I
about
don't-
200
the footage looks like
years
Super
ago.
Mario
And
Brothers.
he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
Such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds. And that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could
think that-
suffocate
yeah, I remember that back
and
in minus one, I
liquefy
think.
molecules.
Or at least-
The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones
yeah.
summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla
Oh god,
is
not him.
physically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the
There's
unknown.
one version I know
But
that they're
also,
probably gonna have to
Japan's
mention,
in
though.
Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas. The monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third
Oh,
type.
wait, there it is.
To understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On 2 legs, Wiz.
Trust me, this is
obviously.
gonna
But
make the
according to
matchup.
Square
There it is.
he crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go
A
again.
creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point.
Oh
If
boy,
Godzilla
here we
can't
go.
exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly. What if
Here we go.
higher plane of existence
Ultima
with no regard
Godzilla.
for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the
go.
wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000
So how does he
earthquakes
walk?
around Japan. Even his own
True
blood
side,
is a
dark
weapon.
side.
Over 300 feet tall and growing
True
ever
form
more
dark
as
side. You know that
archetype
guy?
distorts the universe. Ultima's existence implies a
right.
far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality.
Yep.
Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
Basically,
That's not
a
to say
writer.
such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Two mortal beings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict Godzilla will win this.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Godzilla.
Yeah,
I think
because he seems more.
I will win.
He seems more.
Batman versus Godzilla.
He seems more indestructible
Yeah.
than the Hulk.
But look at that Persona 5 reference. Do you see? They actually made an absolute cinema.
Every episode ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. So how about it, guys? Go to
I think you have to kind of pay to actually see those episode archives. Which,
Yeah, that Patreon.
Yeah.
But it kind of sucks if there's episodes that are, you
Let's
know.
look how you
Combatants are set, and we've run the data through all
Oh, I saw
possible
Hulk affect Godzilla for a second too.
All
Alright. Let's see what you cook, Del Artemis. I'm really excited.
Did he get help on this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
David Fisher and I think Louise
so
Cruz.
this guy, he's
The Kratos versus Ashura animator
And Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
And
Godzilla has
Omni-Man
reached the
versus
city.
Bardock?
So far,
Yeah.
the evacuation is. Wait, look.
I was kind of hoping for Bruce Banner to show up at first.
oh, the shortest stuff fell ever. Not much of an intro. It's just the fight's already happening.
Yeah, I
Guess
think
so.
that's their style now.
Well, not exactly always. Not always with this.
What was with that run animation?
Oh, hi.
Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No! Hulk stays!
So what's he?
That was Bruce.
I
think
know
it was
that's
Bruce
Bruce, but it looked like he was like in a different building.
talking. Like he's in his mind.
You think you're strong? I scan the world! Take out!
Yeah, we need a world breaker Hulk in the MCU.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so. tiny hands couldn't catch Hulk.
That scene from Meet the Robinsons.
Ah.
I'm a big kid and little arms. Batman. What's wrong?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, never mind. Hey, Mario movie.
Kinda does look like that, actually. Man, this is going hard, though.
All's well dance, well, right?
Of course not.
Good poster.
Stupid lizard.
Here we go.
Persona!
Kinda does, actually, yeah.
They're coming here because they know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
I think I understand.
Oh
thanks.
my. Months.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red
Days?
Team is spreading.
Come on! Don't touch up like that!
We believe we are.
How does it work? Well, smash.
Decap, I can't believe they did a time jump! Come on!
It looks like Cloudy with a chance of meatballs with the run animation.
Worm! He gets your face out of his potatoes,
Actually-
okay?
I see what they mean, that they were doing something different. I didn't believe they would do a time jump. That's different, unusual.
Like gamma.
Oh, he came back.
Maths! They're using the math
What?
equation.
A million.
You think one of them will die?
Probably.
I just
Someone gonna die tonight. That's the death
So
battle.
every time he punches, he analyzes.
Yeah, because I think, like I said, Ultima can't... To get rid of the Avatar, you need to use maths. It seems like...
Oh, they killed everyone though.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
Oh!
Alright, Echo the Dolphin, here we go.
Yeah!
Complicated, so let's
We made
break
it
this
back,
down into
viewers.
three categories.
Well,
First up, power.
Hulk got
Most
his first
versions of
victory on
Godzilla
Death
can
Battle.
shatter black
Like,
holes and extinction level
wow,
events,
that took
tag
nine-
beyond
took 9
light
years.
speed
Who else
foes
did
like
he go up
Geiger,
against?
blow up planets.
You know who
However,
he went up against?
the Hulk
Doomsday
is
and
beyond
Broly.
that.
The big
Does that
guy
mean they will
clapped
be able
the
to beat
universe
Godzilla?
bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads.
Don't know,
In
actually.
a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but
Yeah, I
then
think
just come right
Godzilla
back.
would take the
green
cake
door
for
instantly appears when Hulk
immortality.
Yeah.
goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla.
No, I don't know
avatar.
much.
So both Hulk
Again,
and
I've only seen
Godzilla
like
could
one
not stay
Godzilla
dead.
movie,
Unless
and
they
that
could
was
somehow
when
prevent
it
what
first
was
came
happening in
out.
those other dimensions.
So,
let's
has
examine
been
the
a while.
layers of their multiverses.
No.
Oh.
Marvel's Cosmos
King of the
has
Monsters,
infinite
by the
higher
way,
dimensions,
viewers.
which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the house
House of Ideas.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
domain
think
of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal super-dimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with, and Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point, but that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
I felt that was the question
Particles
is how
that
Banner
break
and Bruce will work
space-time,
together.
like the diagonalizer, who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator. Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the Door could deposit Banner in a different universe, and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the Ultima weapon.
The winner.
So
is Bruce
Hulk was the only one in the universe that could potentially.
All right,
beat him.
what's 200? What's 200? I knew it. I knew it. It was Ruby. It was Ruby versus Maka.
And this company did.
Subscribe and join as a member to
It was
see more Death
Rooster.
Battle. Thanks for
Rooster Teeth
watching.
is gone.
All right, Rooster. What's the other one, Maka?
Soul Eater.
I give
I
that.
don't care.
I give that episode a B tier.
Yeah. I think I'll need to think more about it. But
I think that was honestly pretty good. I couldn't
Yeah.
hear much of the analysis because we all talked, but
yeah. But I guess compared to other Hulk episodes, I don't know. I'm still thinking about
I guess
Hulk
this is a
versus
win
Godzilla.
for him. He
The
finally
first
got a
ever win. I have to be honest. I mean, I know how.
he couldn't beat the other two, but he could beat Godzilla.
You know, the weird thing is that most people argue that he shouldn't have lost to Broly at the second one, his second one. But, you know, back of the dolphin it is. They're gonna have to move it up, aren't we?
Oh, stop it! Stop!
There we go.
Thanks for watching. Comment.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, I'm about to play Back of the Dolphin for an hour.
Bye.
Bye-bye.